I'm Mozinho, and this is House of Jitz. Enjoy.
So, kind of what I wanted to do first was, because Scotty Nelson at onthemat.com, he set this up for me, and so thanks to him, because it's, again, really awesome to be able to interview.
Cool.
And I wanted to know if you had, because I've known Scotty for a while, I want to know if you had, like, a favorite Scotty Nelson story.
Favorite Scotty Nelson story? Yes, I do.
You mind telling it?
Yeah, I'll tell it right now.
Great.
So in the early days when OTM this is pre-OTM days.
Okay.
Scotty and Do Nothing Danny and all those guys lived together over in this warehouse that Jim Gosh owned that was like right around the corner from Mountain View Academy there on West El Camino Real. And
Okay.
I went over there and they had this one area like blacked off with black curtains, like really thick stuff and everything, and we walked past it and then went upstairs and everything to the part that was like where they were living.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on down there? And he's like, oh, they're doing porno down there. And I'm like, no fucking way. And so we proceeded to go upstairs and then we all hang out and get baked and everything. And these guys in the early days would go down to Best Buy and get a bunch of fucking VHS recorders, set up like 10 or 12 of them.
Okay.
Put one on, and that was their mass duplication system.
Wow. Okay.
That was the early days, and we would sit there, get baked, and watch these bootleg VHS tapes of Brasileiro de Keats and Mundial, and we would be like fucking amazed at what we were seeing and everything and shit like that. But that's what I remember clearly is like the early days, Gumby, Do Nothing Danny, and
Yeah.
Scotty lived together, and that was the beginning days of when I used to duplicate tapes via Best Buy.
Okay. Ah. That was probably pretty fun.
Needless to say, I never thought that, you know, in retrospect, I was going, oh, that's cool, these guys are fucking making tapes and just doing stuff like that. I never thought it would become such a big thing, you know,
Yeah.
because he started out in the early days and he persevered and everything and pushed through where a lot of people would have quit and everything. That's why OTM is such a big name now.
Yeah. So you started training 92?
Yeah, 92, 93, man.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Before the first UFC started.
Okay, wow. Yeah. How'd you get into it?
I had gone to high school with Caesar Gracie.
Oh, Cesar Gracie.
Yeah, and then he eventually went back to Brazil and stayed there for a while and came back a black belt.
Oh, wow. Wow, and he just opened up a gym, right?
He still owns quite a few gyms and affiliates, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So you teach at Ralph Gracie's place in San Francisco, right?
Yes, I do.
When did you start teaching there?
In '98, the San Francisco location opened up.
Okay. And that's when you started teaching?
I've been here ever since.
Oh, nice.
All day ever since '98.
Nice. Wow. Yeah. So I know with some people they've said like they like being a white belt the best, and then some people say it's the best being a black belt. Was there ever like a belt that you liked more than the others?
Oh wow, they were all really hard coming up,
Yeah.
especially on this team. It was really, really hard. Blue belt was overall blue belt. we were like the first batch, and we all came up together. That was a really special epic, I think, because we all came up together as blue and purple belts, and then brown. The first batch was really we were together a lot, and we fought a lot, and we were meaner than shit to each other and to everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. I know something that actually a lot of people have asked you in other interviews is about all your tattoos. When'd you get your first tattoo?
Back in the old days, yeah, you could get a false ID and get tattooed if you were 18 or over, and you could get a fake ID. And I got this lame little rose tattoo, like fucking Paul's family of kids on my shoulder. On my shoulder, oh my god, it was so awful.
Do you still have that? Do you still have that, or did you get it removed?
Hell no! I hang out with the Seventh Sun crew, man. They tattooed over it. All my indiscretions of youth, they tattooed right over, and I got good fucking ink now.
Okay. Yeah. So, you teach at House Place, and you also have like a affiliation with the Gracie Elite team, right?
Yeah, Gordo, Elite, Julian, Gordo, Enzo, and Caesar, if I'm not mistaken, and that's Gracie Elite.
Okay. Actually, I train with one of Gordo's guys in Oregon right now. His name's Dennis Ash. He just opened up a Connection Rio thing in Bend.
Gordo's the shit, man. Gordo, that's why I got a half guard, man. Half showed me, like, Half came back from Brazil and he goes, oh, your knees popped? Yeah, this is what Gordo showed me. It was like the first half guard thing that was going on, you know, and to this day, that is the basis of the whole game.
Yeah. So you obviously something that you have that you do a lot is the Kurt Osiander Move of the Week show, and I watch that every day. It's got some really good stuff on it. A lot of really good stuff on it. When did you start doing that?
I don't remember, but I totally did not do any of this on purpose. And one of my students would like go, okay, I got this cool phone, check it out. And he goes, okay, do a move. And then he like set up some music and shit, and that's how it started, you know. And then when he moved back to New York, somebody else took over filming, which is the guys that do it now, John and Grisham, and started doing like Move of the Week and everything like that, and it obviously turned out all right, which I, in my wildest dreams, never thought would happen.
Okay.
Like, if I thought that stuff would have gone this way, like this well, and I did it on purpose, I would say, okay, I did that. But I've basically just been fooling around this whole time.
No, that's nice. That's nice. Do you play music when you're at the gym? I know some gyms do, and then some gyms like they don't like doing it.
I like the music. I do. I like to play the metal, and then some of the other guys like to play the other stuff. But I let them have their turn, and they like the hip hop. They like the hip hop or something else.
Yeah.
I just think the metal is more conducive to violence.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Kind of stuck right now. Thoughts on like kind of like the newer style with like obviously all the guard pulling and 50-50 and that kind of thing. Like, is that okay to do in rolling or tournaments, or should you just not do it at all because you might not be able to do it in like a street fight or something like that?
I know D1 wrestlers that I've taught how to do guard, pull guard and sweep and stuff like that. They know they can get the takedown. I think it's wherever you feel more comfortable. I don't think there's nothing bad about guard pull, you know? I mean, if you got a badass guard, it's going to be a bad day for the guy. 50-50, that position is just fucking so lame. And it's like good for the guys who know it, and it's so fucking lame for me, who's like old school. It's just most ridiculous looking fucking shit I've ever seen. And there's some cool shit. I had to learn how to get out of it. I had to learn the foot lock. I had to learn all the stuff. Like, you know, I have to learn it, but it's not a position that I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, I remember when like the 50-50 stuff first like got real popular, and you had to learn all the stuff because all the kids were doing it, but you didn't actually use it that much.
Everything is, you know, trendy, so like one year it's this, this year it's cut through, this year it's, you know, so you have to go with what everybody's doing because they're gonna be drilling it and they're gonna get it proficient. And if you vacillate, you'll pay for it later, you know? So it's better to know it and not need it than need it and not know it, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know something that Hickson actually did with one of his more recent tournaments is, I forget if it was was a penalty for guard pulling, or I forget if it was a penalty or like got a point deducted or something, but if the person pulled guard...
You get a minus point or something like that if you pull.
Yeah.
They're going from the perception of like a fight situation. I mean, fuck, I've seen some good guards, man, and I'll tell you what, those guys can pull fucking guard in a fight, and you'll be fucked up.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, if you weren't like as adept as these guys that I know that are high level and pull the guard in a fight, that's because they're so confident that they're not going to absorb punishment. They're going to get the better of it. But I can see where like the average guy would, you know, jump in the guard in a fight. You get fucked up. You got to lean over in your guard and start fucking beating the shit out of you.
Yeah. Anyone like in the jiu-jitsu world right now you feel like competing against or rolling against?
They're all too young for me.
Any older guys you feel like going against?
Nah, I don't care. You know, I'm not a big. I don't really scout anything. I don't really look at anything. I just show up and, you know. You go train. I just show up and I go, hey, fuck, let's do this. And then whoever's in my division, I've never researched like opponents or what they do or what their tendencies are. I think that can fuck you up. But my guys are way smarter than me, so they do that.
Yeah.
And they scout their opponents and find the guy's tendencies and get a head about it. But I'm not really into that.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So, kind of just to wrap this up, and thank you so much again for coming and doing this. Because
you can call me anytime.
Thank you. Another favorite story thing. Obviously, you've known Ralph for a while. Do you have a favorite Ralph Gracie story, or is there too many of them?
The good Ralph Gracie story is when he first came to the United States. It was like the first week he was here. And Rio is a lot different than here in California, but we had trained, everybody got together, and I forget what the occasion was, but we went to Chevy's. Let's all go out to dinner, we'll go out to Chevy's. And we left Chevy's, good, full, had some cocktails, and we're walking across the street, and it's kind of epic. That was when Halp was like 24.
Oh, wow.
23, 24. And he had his wife, which, you know, Brazilian girls, they have a certain look. And this Camaro, a newer Camaro, like, comes rolling up, like, you know, slow and looking as he crosses the street with his chick. And Ralph, you know, he's still on Rio mode. He's just fucking, you know, lets go of her hand, runs up to the car, fucking foot stomps the fucking door. And the guy just speeds off and goes, "Holy shit, what a maniac!" You know. But, that's one of my first times I've ever seen Ralph in public and then act how he does.
Yeah. That was probably something to see. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you again. Thank you again.
Time, man.
Also before we end this, I just wanted to give a shout out to your tournament, the Kurt Osiander finisher tournament.
Finisher Pro.
Yeah.
Send in your resumes to see lightweight black belt and heavyweight black belt. Yeah,
it's a black belt invitational. Looks really fun. KOfinisher.com. We'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, it's looking really good. You should go compete it.
I think if I get some top guys up here for that money, if they need Christmas money, that's December, I think, what, 18th is it?
Yeah.
18th
yeah.
and 19th.
Yeah.
I forget shit like this, but all I know is send in your resumes as soon as possible if you want to get in.
Yeah,
lightweight
for sure.
is 160 and under, and heavyweight is 180 and over.
Yeah, you're gonna get to compete against everyone, and I think it's 2,500 cash prize.
Correct.
Yeah. So get some good Christmas money there.
That's right.
Yeah. Send your resumes. Yeah. So thanks again, Kurt. Thank you very much. It's been an honor to know you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you very much.